Okay, so today we are looking at Kai Flint and the Wayward Princess, and Kai Flint and the Wayward Princess is a middle grade fantasy, and it is by Matt Mamaro, and I did not like Kai at all. I thought he was arrogant, I thought he was cocky, and I kind of wanted the dragon to eat him. Unfortunately, he didn't. And so Kai lives to tell another tale, and I probably said that wrong, and that's fine, we're going to move on and not talk about it. He grabs a dragon egg from the dragon and brings it to his friend who has an experiment he wants to try, and so he brings the egg to him. The experiment teleports him to a distant land without his clothes, which seemed pointless to me, and absolutely pointless to my granddaughter. My granddaughter is 12. She liked the book. She thought, she also thought that he was kind of cocky and arrogant, but she didn't dislike him as much as I did. She was totally on his side. Didn't want the dragon to eat him, but also didn't want the dragon to die because she is a massive dragon fan. And the fact that the dragon talked made it even more that she didn't want the dragon to die. That was her biggest problem, was the dragon died, and Kai Flint at one point was naked, and she just didn't want to imagine a full-grown wizard standing in a field holding a staff to cover his junk. But other than that, she liked it. She got through the whole book in one day, and it's a pretty thick book. But she got through it in a day. She liked it. The other kids that I let read it, like I said in another video, a lot of people are going on vacation right now, so a lot of the books just aren't here, and I have to settle with pictures and the thumbnail. But Kai Flint and the Wayward Princess, I liked it for what it was, for a middle grade story. My granddaughter liked it. The other kids liked it. One of the kids that is taking it on vacation with him can't wait to read it because his friends won't shut up about it, and they're desperate to talk about it, but they can't talk about it with him because he hasn't read it yet. So he's like, don't talk to me about it until I get back from vacation, and then we will talk about everything. And so the kids are loving this book, and they are already yelling at me to get the second book, and I may not be able to just buy one. I may have to buy like 4 or 5 copies so that they can all just read it at the same time. But yeah, it is getting a lot of love here in Tennessee. So if you have a middle grade reader who likes fantasy, they're going to like this book. When Kai gets put into this distant land, he's arrested for being a mage because the land he's in, magic is illegal. And so they put him in jail and they sentence him to death, except because he's as powerful as he is, hence his arrogance and cockiness. He's arrogant, but he can back up the arrogance. I still don't think that justifies him being arrogant, but the kids disagree with me, so what do I know? According to my granddaughter, the reason I don't get it is because it's a middle grade book and I'm middle-aged and it's not for me, so I don't have an opinion according to her, or my opinion doesn't count, and fair. But yeah, he's cocky and arrogant because he can back up any claim he makes. He's like, I'm gonna get out of this jail cell, and they're like, but you're not though, because void magic, and it sucks up all your magic. But he uses an unbinding spell to get out of the cell, and then continues to wreak havoc, and every time they're like, well, you can't do this because of this, he's like, yeah, but I have other magic that you don't know about, and his magic is diminished, and that's what's drawing their attention is, okay, wait a minute, your magic is diminished and you're still able to do the things that you're not supposed to be able to do because of the void magic. And so they recognize his potential, and they're having a problem with another magical group called the Charmed Fist. And so, and part of the problem is at one point, while they're discussing the possibility of putting him to death, suddenly the Charmed Fist attack and they kidnap the king's daughter. And the king's like, okay, you know what? You're obviously more powerful than even my void mages. Go get her back. And so he strikes a deal with the king to him and his new friend Misu. They go and on this journey to try and bring the princess back. And the adventure, magic, shenanigans. I can't really. If I say too much more, I will be like spoilery and everything, and I don't want to be spoilery because I think that this is a good book for you and your middle grade kid to go read. If you don't want to read it, fine. You're probably going to be like me. You're not going to get it. It's going to seem like, okay, this guy's just an arrogant jerk. But the kids don't seem to think he's an arrogant jerk. They see my granddaughter. She compared him to, well, the football star that makes all the winning passes or whatever. She's like, he's kind of like that. He won't boast about what he can't do. Like, he's honest about, nope, I can't do that. Not in my wheelhouse, not my powerhouse. I can't. Sorry. Gonna have to hard pass on this one. So he is at least realistic about his powers of what he can and cannot do. So, yeah. Again, as usual, I will put the link in the description below. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.